All right, we're playing next opponent, Pirc's defense. I'm gonna do it anyways. All right, then that's a different story. That's a different story. All right, knight b to d7. I'm not continuing with this because it seemed like they were gonna go with the aggressive setup. They changed their mind, so now we continue with that. I basically told them, hey, if you're gonna go to the queen side, I'm ready to attack you there, so you better stop. Now, pawn structure aiming at the queen side, I'm going to attack there. I want to play on the queen side. And the idea behind it is simple. We have more space on that side. It only makes sense to attack on that side. Typically, you want to look at piece concentration. Okay, the same thing. Every time they move a pawn or we move a pawn in chess, weaknesses are created. This was great, controlling everything in the center. They pushed, d5 becomes available. They could do bishop e4, but we chop off one of the bishops, hitting the queen. Oh man, they don't care. Okay, I'm gonna take that. In between doesn't work because we take and then take. Now we have the pair of bishops. Still, we need to develop this guy. And we got a target. Let's see if we could do anything about that. All right, now I'm happy. I'm fully developed, powerful bishops. And they just don't care about that. Hanging piece, maybe we could do something about it. Now, for the first time in a long time, I'm not so long time. For the first time in a long time, I'm not so long time. All right, didn't sound bad. Can I do anything here? Maybe knight b6 was more accurate. I have that feeling. How about now? Or c4? Knight f6. That way I control e4 as well. Now I'm threatening something very simple, cutting the connection here, and then we collect. But and again, notice how I'm trying to concentrate my pieces on the queen side. My pawn structure has always been indicating there, so we play on that side. What to do, c3, let's do it. Queen side, queen side, queen side, queen side. All right, let's fix that pawn. That's gonna be a long-term weakness. We got a protected pass pawn as well. So this has to be good for us. Now this pawn, I don't want to push it. It's going to be, again, long-term weakness. No. I was thinking take and then take. Okay, let's chop off. Look at this. Doubled, isolated. Now we just collect. This is going to be too much. Two connected pass pawns. Go. And the king is just too far. Now I'm planning to get behind the pawn, and it's gone. Ooh. That's it. That's it. All right, guys, we got that one. Okay, this is going pretty smoothly, and mainly I'm trying to pay attention to my timer. I'm really bad playing on the time pressure. I want to take care of that. Nah, he actually beat himself, but we're gonna take a little bit of credit for that. Okay, 92% accuracy, not so bad. Dun, dun, dun. C6, again, guys, this is something that I have prepared from before. I know my system, and very similar to what we just played as white. We have the fianchetto. You see here, the engine says don't rush, play over here, continue to play on the queen side. But I have it in my mind that if they already stop with that aggressive setup, I'm safe to just castle. So I castled. Yeah, engine says, come on, queen c7. Before we have to play it, mainly I don't want to activate this rook, leave myself an isolated pawn. So it only makes sense to play before. c5. This was a mistake, we already know. This is how you want your pawns to be next to each other. In chess, anytime you move a pawn, weaknesses are created. Well, that's the concept. Now, did I play the right thing? I like this square so much. But they're saying, okay, take first, then knight d5. All right, more accurate. And then look, you're hitting this pawn too. I get it. So we learn, we play and we learn. In between move, important. So basically, guys, we just want to remove this in between move, right? So we should have defined this first, leave the knight, leave the pawn on e5, then knight d5. Bishop b7, rook c8, queen c7. Yeah, knight b6, I mentioned it. Knight f6, knight b6 still. Again, I wanted to go to f6 to control e4. c4. Now this is just too easy. c3. And we get the only open file, just like in the other game. Plus, we're putting pressure on the weak pawn. That's it. f5, unnecessary. I just didn't want this pawn to advance. Bishop h6. What if they just play e4? b3. The thing is that we're winning no matter what. This is just too much. Double up. Bishop h6. Here I was considering take bishop d4, but the king comes over, nothing, right? No, we're still winning. Look, then f4. I stopped calculating too early. By the way, when you're calculating a variation, when everything is settled, try to calculate one more move. I didn't do it. I need to exercise that more, but it's a good advice. Okay, yeah. Now this is pretty straightforward. And that's it. Even if they go behind the pawn, I had rook before. All right,